last week in Michigan, we got our first DNF on the season. Hopefully, we don't get another one today. That would be quite amazing. If I sound sick, trust me, I'm not sick. Just got a little, allergies, stuffy nose. Everything is fine. I am lovely and dandy. Today, we are going to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park out in Canada as the NASCAR Cup Series goes to Mexico City. I figured they're going, to Mexico City across the border. So I figured, let's go across the border in the career mode as well and go to Canadian Tire. 20 laps should be really good. We finished second to Denny Hamlin on our first road course that we did on the season. That was all the way back in week 3 at Mid-Ohio, replacing Coda. So hopefully in Canadian Tire we can have a good run. And also we have quite the road courses coming up because we have Canadian Tire, we have Pocono, Atlanta, and then we have Road America replacing Chicago, and then we go to Sonoma. And then honestly from there we're kind of chilling on road courses until we get to Watkins Glen, and then from there all we have left is the Roval. So hopefully today in Canadian Tire everything goes well. I'm gonna quit yapping, so let's get down to the track for qualifying. Qualifying starts now in Canada. Hopefully we are able to get ourselves a good qualifying position here. Canadian Tire and Watkins Glen are some of my two favorite road courses here in NASCAR Heat 5. So it's always good to come to a place, race at a place that you love racing at and everything like that. So hopefully we can have ourselves a good qualifying run. It would be nice if we can. Not sure if we're gonna have that because turned in a little too early there. This back stretch here is gonna be very key for passing zones and things like that, especially down here in this braking zone. I am able to absolutely freaking send it through there, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the AI don't really send it too much down there. That is to be expected, and we're gonna come to the line with a 1:20.76, and that's gonna be P6. Daniel Suarez with a nice top 10 in qualifying, our teammate of Joey Logano in 8th. Cole Custer, a nice top 10 for him as well. Same thing as Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch in 11th. Brendan Gaughan, Ty Dillon, good runs for them. Corey LaJoie in 15th. BJ McLeod, Ryan Blaney, our teammate. Clint Boyer, David Reagan finally outside, not in the 30s. Martin Truex Jr., Ross Chastain, Chris Buescher, Justin Haley, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick. It feels like Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick, the two RCR teammates, are a lot of the time right next to each other in qualifying. John Hunter Nemechek, Brad Keselowski, our other teammate, Timmy Hill, Jimmy Johnson, Christopher Bell, Josh Bilicki, Eric Jones, Matt Kenseth, William Byron, Chad Fincham, Quinn Houff, Bobby Carter, Bubba Wallace, and Joey Gase round out your field. Nice top 5 for Eric Almirola and Ryan Newman. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 3rd. Denny Hamlin in 2nd. I think he got the pole or qualified somewhere around there in Mid-Ohio as well. Comment down below if you guys think he got the pole. If you guessed Chase Elliott, you are correct. John Hunter Nemechek looks a bit slow today. Chase Elliott is having a stellar weekend, and Chase Elliott is your pole winner. Green flag is out here in Canada. Stage 1 is 5 laps, and we already got to protect that bottom. Denny Hamlin to the lead over Chase Elliott, but Chase Elliott's going to have the preferred line into this corner, but Denny Hamlin's going to have it into the next few corners, actually, but Chase Elliott's going to clear Denny Hamlin, and we are going to absolutely send it here. Hopefully Mexico goes well. You know, Michigan was an absolutely fantastic race, especially with that caution that came out. Real heartbreaker for Carson Hocevar. And we're going to just absolutely shoot up the inside of Denny Hamlin and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for second place. Got to chase down Chase Elliott, the best road course racer in the Gen 6 era, it seems like. Hasn't been able to get it done in next gen just yet. Chase Elliott already has a 2-second lead on us after just the first lap, and we're gonna see if we can catch him and maybe get ourselves a stage win. We've caught Chase Elliott a little bit. We've gained, and we'll see what we can do here in the next couple laps and just basically see if we can maybe catch him for the lead. Once again, we've closed the gap to Chase Elliott. I think we're just overdriving the backstretch here. Turn. I think, you know, at the end of the backstretch, I think that's just where we are overdriving it and losing time to Chase Elliott. I think it's in this corner here, I feel like. Highly unlikely that we were going to catch Chase Elliott. Looks like Kurt Busch in third place right behind us. Hopefully, you know, we can maybe get Chase. It would be nice if we are able to, but I don't think it's going to happen. Caution's gonna wave. Stage 1 goes to Chase Elliott, our teammate of Joey Logano, in 5th for the end of stage 1. Everybody is going to pit. We are definitely going to loosen this thing up. That's for sure. Have to loosen this thing up. There's no way we're going to be able to do anything. Brendan Gaughan in 10th. Denny Hamlin has fallen to the 9th place position. Probably a little bit of our teammate Ryan Blaney in 12th. And Brad Keselowski 27th. We're going to pit and get the second stage underway from Canadian Tire. Stage 2 is underway here in Canada. Another 2-lap stage. We're actually going to spin Chase Elliott out, and he's going to collect us too. Caution's going to wave. I didn't think I gave him that big of a bump, to be honest. That sucks that we now have damage, but I didn't think I gave him that big of a bump. I really didn't. I guess that, you know, kind of takes out our biggest competitor in this race so far. Green flag back out, and
just a couple more turns, 2 more, 2 to go.
You know, I didn't think I hit Chase that hard, to be honest.
All right, you're clear there.
Is what it is, you know. I mean,
Left side.
I don't really know what happened there, and we're just gonna try and win the stage. Ryan Newman, please save it. We're just gonna try and win this stage. That's what we're gonna do, you know. Biggest competitor, Chase Elliott, is back there in traffic now, so I think it'll be pretty easy for us to get the second stage win, honestly. Final lap for stage 2. We'll see if we can maybe get just another P2. That would be quite nice. We will see. We're still a little too tight for my liking. Gonna send it inside Kurt Busch. Clear. Now we just gotta get Ricky Stenhouse Jr., which his weak point is actually right up here. So We'll see if we can get him. He's going to leave the door open. We're going to fill it. And let's see if we can get past Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here for the stage win. Gonna give him the bumper, and we're actually gonna spin him out. Caution's gonna wave. Stage 2 goes to us, and man, that's 2 for 2 that we have spun out. That sucks. We're probably gonna lose a lot of track position because we have to pit 4 tires, so not gonna be good. That's probably not gonna be good because the damage is gonna loosen this thing up for the third and final stage. The third and final stage is underway, and we got 8 laps of racing. We loosened up the car. Denny Hamlin has returned. Gonna rough up our teammate of Joey Logano just a little bit, and we have the fresh tires and everything like that, and so does, well, I mean, everybody does. And we're going to give a little bump to Ricky. Force it 3 wide. New leader, Denny Hamlin's going to follow. And now we just got to hold on to the lead and drive away. Caution's going to wave. Not what we wanted to see. Green flag back out once again. I don't think anybody has DNF'd. Looking at the mini map, not paying attention, and we're gonna overdrive. Well, not overdrive. We're just gonna miss turn 1. All we gotta do is pass Kurt Busch, which is going to be maybe easy, maybe not.
Stay right, please.
We're gonna use our side drafting to the advantage. And we're going to get the lead away from Kurt Busch. Send it a little bit. Go wide just a little bit. Joey Logano's going to shove us wide for the lead. We're not going to like that. Give them a bumper. And Kurt Busch is going to spin. Not sure where Joey was going. There really wasn't a hole there. He just kind of sent it off in there. I think this is going to open us up for a green-white checkered. Not sure. Might be natural. I think it might be a natural GWC. Green-white checkered here in Canada. We are going to get the jump. Also, not going to miss turn 1 this time. And Chase Elliott, I can see him in the rear view mirror. All we got to do is just drive away from these guys. See dirt flying in the rear view mirror as well. All we got to do is drive away, get the white flag, and then the race will be official. Hopefully Chase Elliott doesn't have any payback for us for spinning him out. NASCAR Heat 5 is going to do a NASCAR Heat 5 right there. Chase Elliott clear of Joey Logano into 2nd place. And we got to hold him off. I don't think we're really gaining on time. Actually, no, we're not. We're kind of, yeah, oh boy. Chase Elliott on our rear bumper. We're going to have to drive our freaking hearts out here. Flag is out. 1 lap to go. Presented by Apex Gaming PCs. Chase Elliott's going to try and look. We're going to park it right in front of him. We're going to go wide. But that's all right because we have the preferred line through here.
All clear.
As long as I don't let him on my inside, I am
Left side.
A-okay. Which, so far, so good. We're just going to have to play defense and block the absolute heck out of him on this back stretch right here. We're going to let him go, and holy crap.
Left side. You got room. You're clear there.
Final corner. Onto the front stretch, and we're going to win in Canada. Let's go. Held off Chase Elliott for the win here in Canadian Tire. Let's freaking go. I didn't think we were going to honestly hold him off, but we did. Hell yeah, boys. Winners in Canada. Chase Elliott wins stage 1. We win stage 2 and the race. Our teammate Joey Logano finishes 3rd. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 5th. A nice run for Daniel Suarez and Ty Dillon, same as Brendan Gaughan. Teammate Ryan Blaney in 12th. Good run for BJ McLeod as well. William Byron, good run. Austin Dillon, a good run. Tyler Reddick, see what I mean, guys? Like, they're always starting and finishing neck and neck with each other. Corey LaJoy in 23rd. Eric Jones, Clinton Boyer, David Reagan, Justin Haley, Brad Keselowski, Josh Bilicki, Jimmy Johnson, Timmy Hill, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Matt Kenseth, Bobby Carter, Joey Gase, Chad Fincham, Ross Chastain, Quinn Houff, and John Honeychek round out your field. The points are looking beautiful. Over 100 points. So I think that's over maybe 2 or 3 races that we basically could DNF and be fine. 9 wins on the season. Only people to have more than 1 win are me, Martin Truex Jr., and Ryan Newman. I am technically the only Penske driver with a race win. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to try and basically see if, at some point we can get Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski a win. That would be nice if we can do that. Ty Dillon 13th in points, really good for him. And honestly, BJ McLeod is really close to making it in on points. That would be quite insane if he makes it in on points. Victory lane in Canada is beautiful, man. It's insane. 9 times we have seen victory lane this season. Chase Elliott had the fastest lap with a 1:19.83. Most laps led was us with 12 laps. Really didn't think so. On the move, William Byron started 35th and finished 19th. Tough break. Ross Chastain started 21st and finished 38th. P1 in Canadian Tire after a DNF. Next week, we are going to Pocono. So, we had a first. Actually, here, let's look at this here. We had a first, a 19th. Should have been another first. A first, a DNF, a first. What's going to happen next week in Pocono? Hopefully, Pocono goes well. And honestly, I feel like the next few weeks we have a good shot at winning, multiple of these races. Maybe I have a feeling we're gonna get, honestly, between like 11 and 15 races, dare I say 13 to 15 race wins, I feel like is what we're gonna get before the playoffs start. So we could be looking at a 15 to 17 race winning season. Kyle Busch career mode, I think we have 11 wins. I think like 11 or 12 wins, something like that. Absolutely insane. Unfortunately, couldn't lock ourselves into the championship for there, but we come over here to the DiBenedtto career mode, and we cap it off with a win for the weekend, which is absolutely amazing. Hopefully everything goes well in Mexico. Really excited to go there and race there, see what that is all about. Probably gonna stream, not sure if I will or not, but without further ado, that's gonna be it for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the friends if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click the link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming PCs, absolutely fantastic computers, and if you guys use code SQUAD SQUAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly, 10% off of all products using code SQUAD SQUAD. And if you guys use code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjr.com, that's gonna get you guys 10% off of your whole entire order, excluding diecast and sheet metal. Again, that is code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjr, excluding diecast and sheet metal. Peace.